Williamson trying to go ahead with that one. Doesn't get very far with it. Held into the line. Henderson shoots. Step pad save. Rebound comes loose. What a stop by Gudritis, but the third chance goes in. Kempville find the rebound. It's Will Mullins, the Niagara Ice Dogs prospect, getting them on the board. Actually, rather sorry, it's Jesus and Barashimana. Ottawa 67's prospect this third of the season. It took a fourth rebound to get past Jack Gudritis. Face off to the right of Donovan, won by the Raiders. Second unit still on the ice. 18 seconds to go in the power play. Thompson shoots, blocker save. Henderson stolen away by Cunnabell. Out front for Campbell, scores! Declan Campbell's first as a Raider this season. And he finally gets back on the board in his return to the black and red. He's tied the game in the power play. It's 1-1. A shot there from Declan Campbell. Wise move to hang on to that. Drop it for Sweet Apple. Up ahead, Zach Venance with speed, stops up. Venance at the hash marks. Into the corner. Alexis Beaulieu walks to the front, shoots, pad save, rebound, scores! Case Hennessy wide open on the back door as his third of the year. And it's the two 2024 Protect Round picks for the 73s that have them up 2-1. Barashimana and Hennessy both drafted in the first two rounds of the 2024 CCHL draft. And here's Davis now. Julian Davis back to the point for Sweet Apple. Knocked away by Williamson. Here's a breakaway. Carter Williamson shoots, but it's stopped, and he gets it and scores! Sweet Apple took his first shot away, and it got Donovan to drop, opened up the net, and Williamson has nothing but twine to shoot at and bury it into the back of the net for his 8th of the season. Cunnabell will win that draw clean back to Larkin at the point. Larkin steps in with it. Works off a defender. Puck bouncing in the slot off the shot as it got blocked. Kempville come back the other way. 3-on-1. Backdoor. Looking back for... Oh, and that one banks off the sliding defender as Mason Rotondo is upset at himself. Takes a shot at a 73. And well, Voicey was looking backdoor for Beaulieu. Took me a second to figure out what happened. And Voicey's pass banks off the skates of the defender, sliding in and Mason Rotondo. And goes in past Jack Gudritis. Raiders attack after the icing call. Kempville will get the puck out to center ice off the draw. We'll try and send it in deep enough, and now we're in 2-on-1. And it's backdoor, what a save, rebound, scores! Mullins found Venance. A huge first save from Jack Gudritis. About the fourth or fifth 10-bell save he's made tonight, but Alexis Beaulieu is left completely unchecked on the back door. Raiders try to get it out, held into the line. That one's blocked off a shin pad. Now the Raiders are out with it. It's Bath in the middle. A shot there from English. It's underneath Donovan somewhere, and Cunnabell took a whack at it. It was loose, although Donovan had it covered, and that will draw a crowd as Tristan Cunnabell gave a late slash to the legs of Rylan Donovan, who was trying to find that puck. Takes a hit, sends it ahead, and now sticking up in defense of his teammate is Mason Rotondo. And now another fight at center. As now we've got two fights going on as Rotondo is throwing punches. So is Declan Campbell. And now so is Nick Larkin as he's getting into it with Julian Davis. At center ice, Larkin throws Davis down. First it was Montoni who laid a hit on Larkin. And then Mason Rotondo retaliated. Right now, it will be a full 2-minute 5-on-3 power play for the 73s because of the penalty to English. Boise, cross, St. James, near side, and Barashimana scores. So Campbell's penalty is over. He will be allowed to leave the box. And now the second penalty to Larkin is over. He will be allowed to leave the box. And all 3 73s that were in the box will also be allowed to leave. So there will be 1:46 remaining. Comes Carter Graves. Graves against Buddy English. Wins it back to the point. Thompson. Larkin with a shot. That's wide. Rebound comes loose. They score! Telier's second of the season gets the Raiders back within one. Detritus will head back into the net, but it won't be long before we see him coming out again. Face off to the right of Ryland Donovan. Under a minute to go. Kempville wins it. They'll ring it around. Thompson tries to keep it in. He can't. Or Larkin tries to keep it in. A diving play will go into the nets. As Matthew Montoni gets a goal in his 100th career game to get the 73s back up by 2. Shot there, they score! Anthony Bertrand caught me by surprise, snuck one through Donovan. And with 39.3, Jack Detritus is on bench watch again. The Raiders are back within 1. Campbell tries to whack it towards the goal. Kempville stave off. As time expires, the 73s put their hand on the puck, which is normally a penalty, but there's nothing left in the game for it to be a power play 4.